But you don't want to split the seed. And they can compensate you another way. So that's like a philosophical thing that's infused throughout their whole education. Don't worry. And I have to say, sixth grade teachers that, the science teacher, this is the first year we had science. He's amazing. Well, they're all everybody knows about the best. So Mr. Trenzi is like a rock star. And he's Trenzi. Ryan is also awesome. They're all good. And Tomsy was great, but she was a big well, they all know him from the best, but he said, I want your kids to love science. He's like, I don't care so much about the grade, I want them to love science. 20 years from now, I want them to tell their kids, that their favorite class was science. And they learn so much. My daughter will walk outside and she's like, do you know why the sun's shining?
I just want to ask a quick question because did everyone that came here tonight came for the same reason they came to the forum tonight? Because there was some misunderstanding why some people came to the forum. Did everybody come to the forum for transition to high school? Is that what, or some people transitioning to middle school?
Well,
And then it turned out that that's not what right? Well, that's what I can tell you.
Does not matter. Better students when they leave there.
Right.
They can write, read, much better students, and they actually start to believe they can do it.
Right.
Because they'll start to like, yeah, sure you can do it. And you just fill their head they can do it, they start to do it.
Right.
So there's a question tonight that some people misunderstood what they actually came here for tonight.
Yes.
Did you understand what you came here for tonight? Is that what you thought you were going to hear?
Well, a little yes and a little no. Only because I was at the previous meetings, so I understood the graphs and what she was talking about in the beginning. But I thought that we were going to have another discussion about the transitioning and how to get the kids into the levels and how to get them into honors, how to move them up out of level 1, 2, and 3, because that's what I thought we were going to talk about tonight. So a little yes and a little no.
So the big goal was, how do I get my kid from college prep to AP? And that's not what came out from the presentation.
Not necessarily out of college prep into AP, maybe into level 4, level 3, just how to move them in and out of the levels. What is, I guess, what they can give to us, like the steps for the kids to get out of the levels, the classes that they can take, or the summer courses. How do you get this information to get them in and out of these levels? Because some kids, they might have to stay at that level, but how can you get them in and out of the level? Right. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. But I've been in this district for quite some time. I've been in this district for over 15 years now. And I have been hearing the same thing over and over and over.
Right.
I've been to many forums discussing the same thing. How do I get my kid? Well, it used to be level 3. Now it's college prep. Isn't that kind of deceiving? If you hear college prep, what do you think?
I thought college ready, but from the 2 previous meetings I found out that college prep is just a name because it's still the basic, it's still like the bottom of the barrel. So when you throw college prep in there, the parents say, oh, they're on the right track. But now that you're finding out that college prep is like level 1,
level 3. Well, level 1, yeah,
because now it's advanced, it's honors, it's level 3, it's AP, then there's 2 levels after AP. So, you know what I mean? So the word college prep is deceiving.
Well, I think what you can do, don't look at college prep, but look at the numbers in college prep. And by looking at the numbers in college prep, it will give you a great idea of why you would want your kids to move out of that college prep. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Well, I only learned that coming to the meetings because I saw these levels, and in the handbook it tells you, but it gives you all this information that it kind of overwhelms you as a parent. That you go, okay, I think I understand it. But when I came to the meetings, I realized that no, college prep is not a level you want to stay at. And with the statistics that she gave and saying that kids at level 3 or level 2 with college prep stay at that level, you want to get them out of that level before middle school so they can be ready for high school. So this have to start from 6th grade. Well, 5th grade. I say 4th grade.
You say 4th grade.
Right.
And I agree with you because it has to start early.
Right.
Because once you get into that barrel,
it's already too late. It's too late.
I came to this meeting expecting to get a roadmap to high school.
Right.
And what I learned when I come to these meetings is I'm already too late. I got an 8th grader who's going into Columbia in the fall. I'm too late. I'm too late for him to get into calculus in junior or senior year. I'm too late for him to get into, for him to skip Spanish.
Right.
Because if you don't take Spanish in the middle school, no one ever told you that when you get to the first year of Columbia, you can skip Spanish. So I was looking for a roadmap. I was looking for a roadmap for success into the high school, and this meeting was not it.
So what I think what the parents are more looking for is when they come to these forums, how do I get my kids out of college prep into higher levels? What it is do they have to do in order to get them out of those lower levels into higher levels?
Well, you got to tutor your kid. That's the bottom line. You have to tutor someone from the lower level.
From middle school, then got to high school, and then to the third, to the level 3, and then to the
That might be one of
Without tutoring,
and with that, you have to you have to use outside resources. You have to utilize outside resources, and you may not have the funds for that. So what I'm learning through these meetings, they have free tutoring.
It's called a cheat.
So they have a cheap tutoring. I learned that through the meetings that you can utilize that because they have that at the high school for the kids to come and after school go to the library. But if you don't know, then you're stuck.
You want to say something?
I was coming with that, skipping 2 grades, I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
The lady I've explained to me, she said, 1 grade that she skipped.
Yeah, one. She goes from 7. Right, she's in 8. Right, but she's taking 7, but she's taking 8th grade.
Right.
Yeah.
Then next year she's going to
Right.
She explained it. I just want to clarify.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. So what it is that, but we have to be honest in this community. When you look at the numbers seem to affect most of the black parents in this community. And we can't say that most of the black kids in this community are that bad.
Yeah, I agree. And we also can't say that most of the white students in this community are that smart.
Exactly. And I think what
It's an education gap. But I don't understand how it's such a large educational gap and everybody goes to the same school.
Not only that, we're talking about black students who started. My son has been in the school district since he was 3. Where did the gap occur if he was always in the same classes with these other white students? How did that gap take place?
But the gap took place in the middle school where they separate them
By levels.
Okay. And once you may not have known those levels until you get to start to go to the high school, and then all of a sudden they tell you, well, your son or daughter is going to be in a level 3. And you say, okay. And then somebody may say, well, my kid is in a level 5. And you're like,
How did you get to a level 5? Like, how did you get to a level 5? And could you tell me so I can get my child into a level 5?
So I think the district has a lot of work to do, and they have to be more transparent in giving out the information to parents, and they are not that transparent. Because when you're going to change a level to college prep, it's misleading. It's very misleading. And the district has to understand that. And sometimes they don't. And they want to keep it that way. They want to keep it that way. But I think all I can say is that the parents, the black parents in this community have to be a little more vigilant.
Yes, definitely.
And that's what I would say. And so you would agree with that?
I agree with that.
Because I don't think all those kids in level 5 are getting tutoring and extra help and extra resources. Some of them are not doing all of that.
They're not all the best kids in the school district.
Right. It's about advocating. It's about having a parent who can go into the school and sit in front of the principal and say, I'm going to stay here until my kid gets to that next level.
It shouldn't have to be like that.
It shouldn't have to, but that's just the way it is. It's the,
What if you're like a single mom that's working all the time?
That's the problem.
That's part of the problem.
How can you stay at the school and talk to the teachers when you're working?
Well, I got to tell you this. This is what I used to do. When my kids were in Columbia High School, on the first day of school, I used to go up to any school, middle school, including middle school. I used to go up to the school. I used to give the teacher my business card, phone number, email address, and I tell the teacher, if there are any problems, immediately, please send me an email or call me. Don't wait until they're
Failing.
Exactly.
Don't wait till they're failing to contact me.
Exactly.
And sometimes they don't contact you. You just see it in the progress report.
and you contact them.
And that's what it is. I think some parents have to be a little more proactive at the beginning of every school year and actually go and meet the teachers. I know sometimes you can't get off the work, but you got to call in sick or something. Take a sick day.
Yes, it's frustrating when I have to call to meet with a teacher or talk to a teacher to get a grade change because I know it wasn't given correctly. Only because if it was a group assignment and all 4 kids are doing the same assignment, then why did my child get 5 points below?
Right.
And the other student got the full credit. So then I have to call to find out why. So when I call to find out why, then she get the grade. But why do I have to call to find out why? Why she didn't get that grade in the first place? You know what I mean? Sometimes, and the only time I can do that is if there was a group project. So all assignments, it can be the same thing, but I can't prove that she did the same as the other students because it was an assignment that was given individually. But when it's a group project, I can advocate why she got an 85 and she got a 90. I don't understand, and they did the same work. The kids are at my house working, they're doing presentations, they're putting it together. Why did she get an 85? And then when I call, then the grade is changed. But why do I have to do that?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Sometimes I don't understand that. Sometimes I don't.
It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
White parents here tonight.
But I hope that we are getting out of these forums that in this community we have to be more advocate for our kids. Because if we are not advocate for our kids, they're going to get lost in the shuffle. And if they're put into college prep, it's the crabs in the barrel syndrome. They're going to have a hard time getting out if you don't advocate for the kids. So it's important for whether you're a single parent, whether you're working. I know some parents are working very hard, but you got to make some time to get in contact with the teachers, make sure they have their email address, their cell phone numbers. If anything at all happens, it is frustrating, but that's the only way to get it done. And I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
So we are still here. This is Richard Anselm.
How you doing?
What I'm getting from some of the parents tonight is that some people came for one thing, and some people came for another.
So there was just a little.
Well, I think after when people saw those disparaging numbers and those graphs, everybody should have been concerned and very upset about those numbers as versus what the presenter was saying.